2, 1. Well, folks, here we go, coming back at you from the Red Eye Loft. And who do we have today? Special guest here, Marvin, better known as the Marvin Knights. Marv, before we go any further, I'm gonna let you wear my signature series shades. All right?
Also,
all right,
in the
Marv, let's tell the viewers out there what's been going on these days. All positive notes. Tell the folks out there they still flying their birds. Are they still keeping them? What's going on, Marv?
I don't know. I think my friend Robbie got out of pigeons.
Okay.
Because he sleeps with too many different women.
Well, let's talk about the birds. Let's not talk about that.
What birds?
Hey, listen. What's your favorite bird, Marv? In all your years of flying birds, what's your favorite bird?
I'm a master breeder in Italian owls.
Italian owls. That's right. Back in the day. What else?
I like the tipplers. They were. When I was over with Tony, New York Tony. He couldn't believe how high mine went. And his went high, but not as high as mine.
Right.
But they were still his stock.
Okay.
He just didn't know how to get them up.
He didn't know how to get them up. But hey, Marvin used to have them out there doing 8 hours, at least 8 hours out there.
You remember the day you came over and woke me up at 7 o'clock in the morning?
I did. I said, yo, Marv, let me see these birds fly. He went out there to the loft and released like 80-something birds. Remember that?
110.
110? Okay. So I was off the few. Big deal. But anyway, we're out here today. We're making this video. It's been a while since Marvin's been on any type of video. And I came over to say hello. I came out here to say hello. And did I miss him? The pigeon game misses him. Everybody misses him out there. And Marv's still here. Marv, want to give a shout out to everybody out there watching our videos. That life is good. And we're just, living day by day. Right, Marv?
Mm-hmm.
Marv.
Listen, my ear is over here, but it's not down there. He's screaming in my ear. I'm going to knock the fucking shit out of you. Oh, son of a bitch.
Hey, but listen, I got it up for the video. So the camera.
Wait a minute. Remember you came over one day in the little box over there? I said, Johnny, how do you like my new window I put in the loft? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And then you showed me, look at these brown, whatever you call them.
Right.
Like it was like a bronze.
They were black with bronze, like almost like a lace.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden you put a whole bunch of birds in a little thing, and I says, this reminds me of some guy on the West Coast. He wants to kill his birds.
Right.
Then I did some karate stuff. I remember that.
That's right. Marv still got the moves.
I don't have shit no more.
Hey.
The only move I got is this.
Hey, Marv. That's right, Marv.
Listen, Johnny, I love you guys. You know that.
Well, listen.
Listen, guys out
there. Tell the viewers out there what to do.
I love all you guys from the West Coast, the East Coast.
Right.
And I'm doing the best I can.
There you go. And Marv, what do you want to tell the fellas out there that are breeding? Give them a tip on breeding season.
Breeding season?
Yeah. What are the do's and don'ts in breeding?
Stay away from your wives.
Damn.
Not that.
That's rough. Not that type of breeding.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
We're talking about the pigeon breeding.
Okay. Make sure your lofts are really clean.
There you go.
If you get your birds out, scrape them down until there's nothing left, and put the white dust on the floor and in the shelves, okay?
Right.
And make sure that, you check the throats and you make sure they got enough nice nesting and they don't wait for them to build a nest. You put the nest bowls together and you put the stuff in there. You know what I'm talking about, guys, right?
Yeah, and Marvin, one more thing. I remember you told me what's a good mix to delouse a bird, so a bird doesn't have parasites. What's the concoction? What's the mix in order to dip them?
There's only that one. Oh, the dipping.
There you go.
Okay, here's the story. When I went to the Nationals with the Italian owls, I won. I'm a master breeder, Italian owls. I won 2 Grand Nationals and a lot of shows. Believe me, you have no idea how many shows. I went to South Carolina. I used to go into the Bronx, New York. Sal Gigante's shows here and there, and John Kimber's shows. I never stopped. Me and Ron Davis when he was alive. I don't even know how his wife is now. It doesn't matter. But anyway, Ron passed away, but he was the pigeon guy. I'll tell you that.
Top-notch guy.
He was, you know, he smoked too much, and he ate late at night, and he come in drunk all the time. But he was one hell of a character. And by the way, how's what's his name doing? The guy that we always talk about. You know, what's his name?
Doesn't matter. We talk about a lot of
I was
people.
gonna say.
You know, the one that's holier,
let it go.
holier than thou.
We won't talk about him on this show.
Okay, forget about him.
Forget about
But
that.
anyway, you know, my favorite word was forget about it. Don't-
Hey, how about remember
John
Muscanera?
Kimber, how you doing?
What was Muscanera's first name?
Jake.
Jake Muscanera. Or did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes.
Well, that guy right there, one heck of a judge. And I recall
Wait
one
a
time.
minute. Wait a minute.
You
I
were a
was
judge too.
I was a good judge.
You were a good judge too.
Matter of fact, I picked your birds.
That's
at
right.
John Kimber's show.
That's
I
right.
knew what I was doing.
That's right.
You had one hell of a black.
Yes.
Model, whatever. you
Right,
call it.
right.
You still got that? Those?
Nah, those birds have passed on. But to be continued, folks.
Johnny, you
listen.
gave me these foggy glasses. I don't know.
Yeah, listen. We're gonna end this video. We're gonna make it short. But hey, for those out there watching our videos, thank you. We have DC Caps in the house. We have Marvin and the Marvinites in the house.
Hey, David, you still got your birds?
And we have
I do.
the Red Eye Loft.
Yes.
You still got your birds? There?
I do.
There you go. Anyway, folks, you know, this is it's a treat coming out here and talking to Marv, getting a good laugh in. It's been a while since I've spoken to Marv, and I'm just blessed to be here. And you know what, folks? Keep watching our videos and come back, and maybe we'll catch us next week sometime. I don't know.
I can only say one thing. Johnny and all his brothers, David, and what's your other brother's name?
Bobby.
Bobby. Yeah, I can't remember things anymore like I used to. I really love you guys. Really, I do. And my friend Robbie, I hope you're seeing this. Anyway, John Kimber, hi, all those guys.
Shout out to Fred Quinones, John Kimber. I'll help you out with some of those
Oh
names.
yeah, Fred. That's
Fred,
right. Pete.
Pete Colorado, whatever his name is,
All
Catalano.
the guys.
All the fellas in the pigeon
did,
game.
Did you know that Bobby Renner passed away?
No, oh yes, I did hear about that, Bobby.
Yeah,
Renner,
I
yes,
talked
may
to
he
him.
rest in peace.
I went to his funeral and I said some nice things which were true. I called
Right.
California all the way over to the West Coast, to the East Coast. The guys always talked good about him, you know.
Well, Marv, I'm gonna sign off on this video, and I'm gonna get my shade back. Marv.